Let's start. Who wrote the following lines? Fresh spring and summer and winter hoar. Move my faint heart with grip. Option A, Keats. Option B, Shelley. Option C, Southey. Option D, Coleridge. The right answer of this question is option B, Shelley. Shelley wrote these lines in Lament. Question number 2. The author of Nightingales is option A, Robert Frost. Option B, Robert Brooke. Option C, Robert Bridges. Option D, John Keats. The right answer of this question is option C, Robert Bridges. Robert Bridges wrote Nightingales. Question number 3. Of which poem is the following line a part? For them no more the blazing hearth shall burn. Option A, Lycidas. Option B, The Scholar Gipsy. Option C, Grace Ilgi. Option D, In Memoriam. The right answer of this question is option C, Grace Ilgi. Ilgi written in County Churchyard. Written by Thomas Gray. These lines have been taken. Ilgi written in County Churchyard. So the right answer of this question is option C. The Alchemist. Question number 4. The Alchemist is a option A, novel. Option B, comedy. Option C, book on chemistry. Option D, tragedy. The right answer of this question is option A, novel. Alchemist is a novel. Question number 5. An Alexandrine is a verse line in option A, an iambic hexameter. Option B, an iambic pentameter. Option C, a dactylic tetrameter. Option D, trochaic hexameter. The right answer of this question is option A, an iambic hexameter. Question number 6. W.H. Auden belonged to the option A, present century. Option B, 19th century. Option C, 18th century. Option D, 20th century. The right answer of this question is option D, 20th century. W.H. Auden was born 1907. He won the Pulitzer Prize in 1948. So the right answer of this question is option T. Question number 7. For the last 30 years of his life, Thomas Hardy did not write. Option A, short stories. Option B, novels. Option C, poems. Option D, plays. The right answer of this question is option B, novels. Question number 8. Robert Browning's poetry is option A, optimistic. Option B, pessimistic. Option C, melodistic. Option D, neither optimistic nor pessimistic. The right answer of this question is option A, optimistic. Robert Browning's poetry is optimistic. Question number 9. Milton was option A, an Elizabethan poet. Option B, a bleated Elizabethan poet. Option C, a Jacobean poet. Option D, classical poet. The right answer of this question is option B, a bleated Elizabethan poet. John Milton was born 1608. The age of a bleated Elizabethan poet. Question number 10. Dryden as a critic was option A, blind supporter of Aristotle. Option B, an opponent of the critical theories of Aristotle. Option C, unaware of the critical theories of Aristotle. Option D, a rational follower of critical theories of Aristotle. The right answer of this question is option B, an opponent of the critical theories of Aristotle. Directions. Question number 17 to 22. Read each of the following sentences to trace the parts which are incorrect grammatically. The alphabet of the part is to be mentioned as the answer. Question number 17. The director. Option A, the director. Option B, filed in films after films. Option C, which he directed. Option D, no error. The right answer of this question is option B. फिल्म्स आफ्टर फिल्म। जब सेम नाउन किसी प्रीपोजिशन से जुड़े होते हैं तो वो सिंगुलर होते हैं, तो फिल्म्स के स्थान पर फिल्म होगा, फिल्म्स नहीं होगा। सो द राइट आंसर ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन इज ऑप्शन बी। क्वेश्चन नंबर 18. नो सूनर हैड। ऑप्शन ए, नो सूनर हैड. Option B, the doctor entered the hospital. Option C, then it began to rain. Option D, no error. The right answer of this question is option B. The doctor entered the hospital. सेंटेंस पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस में है, इसलिए वर्ब की थर्ड फॉर्म का प्रयोग किया जाएगा। सो द राइट आंसर ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन इज ऑप्शन बी। Question number 19. Had he reached the station? Option A, a few minutes earlier. Option B, he had caught the train. Option C, no error. Option D. The right answer of this question is option C. He had caught the train. जैसा कि हम देख रहे हैं कि सेंटेंस पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस में है, तो दूसरा जो सेंटेंस बनेगा वो सब्जेक्ट के बाद में वुड हैव का प्रयोग होगा। ही वुड हैव कॉट द ट्रेन होना चाहिए। सो राइट आंसर ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन इज ऑप्शन सी। क्वेश्चन नंबर 20. ही कमिटेड सुसाइड ट्वाइस. ऑप्शन ए, बिफोर ही डाइड. ऑप्शन बी, एंड लेफ्ट द मेंबर्स ऑफ हिज फैमिली क्राइंग. ऑप्शन सी, no error. Option D. The right answer of this question is option A. जैसा कि सेंटेंस में दिया गया है कि बिफोर से पहले वाला सेंटेंस पास्ट परफेक्ट में बनता है, तो यहाँ पर होना चाहिए ही हैड कमिटेड सुसाइड ट्वाइस बिफोर ही डाइड. So the right answer of this question is option A. Question number 21. He congratulated him. Option A, for winning the scholarship. Option B, and being awarded the governor's medal. Option C, no error. Option D. The right answer of this question is option B. जैसा कि हम जानते हैं कि congratulated is followed by on, तो और इसमें प्रीपोजिशन फार का दिया गया है, जबकि ये कांग्रेचुलेटेड जो होता है इसके साथ में प्रीपोजिशन आन लगती है, आन। सो फार के स्थान पर आन का प्रयोग होना चाहिए। सो द राइट आंसर ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन इज ऑप्शन बी। क्वेश्चन नंबर 22. द फर्नीचर्स परचेज्ड बाय मी. ऑप्शन ए, ही सब स्टैंडर्ड. Option B, and not fill for my drawing form. Option C, no error. Option D. The right answer of this question is option A. Option A. फर्नीचर में यस का प्रयोग गलत दिया गया है, क्योंकि फर्नीचर सिंगुलर में प्रयोग किया जाता है। सो द राइट आंसर ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन इज ऑप्शन ए। Question number 23. Vindictive means. Option A, Option A, windy. Option B, stormy. Option C, revengeful. Option D, peace loving. The right answer of this question is option C. The meaning of vindictive is revengeful. Question number 24. Tumultuous means. Option A, causing disturbance. Option B, causing fear. Option C, causing illness. Option D, causing grief. The right answer of this question is option A, causing disturbance. The meaning of tumultuous means causing disturbance. Question number 25. Reticent means option A, outspoken, option B, reserved, option C, quarrelsome, option B, benevolent. The right answer of this question is option B, reserved. Reticent means reserved. Question number 26. Nauseous means option A, gaseous, option B, venomous, option C, sickening, option D, genius. The right answer of this question is option C, sickening. Question number 27. Hypothetical means option A, practical, option B, philosophical, option C, sensitive, option D, supposed. The meaning of hypothetical. The meaning of hypothetical means imagined, या supposed. So the right answer of this question is option D, supposed. The murmurs haunt the flies on summer eves. The figure of speech is option A, simile, option B, metaphor, option C, onomatopoeia, option D, hyperbole. The right answer of this question is option C, onomatopoeia. जैसा कि हम जानते हैं जब किसी सेंटेंस में ध्वनि दी गई हो तो वो ओनोमेटोपिया फिगर ऑफ स्पीच होता है. सो द राइट आंसर ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन इज ऑप्शन सी. क्वेश्चन नंबर 29. ओ फेम, इफ आई लुक डिलाइट इन दाई प्राइजेस. द फिगर ऑफ स्पीच इज ऑप्शन ए, पर्सनिफिकेशन, ऑप्शन बी, अपोस्ट्रोफी, option C, onomatopoeia, option D, metaphor. The right answer of this question is option B, apostrophe. ओ फेम, फेम को संबोधित किया जा रहा है. क्वेश्चन नंबर 30. Which one of the following plays is not written by Shakespeare? Option A, Much Ado About Nothing, option B, Edward Second, option C, A Midsummer Night's Dream, option D, King Henry IV. The right answer of this question is option B, Edward II is not written by William Shakespeare. Question number 31. Portia is the heroine of the play. Option A, Hamlet, option B, The Merry Wives of Windsor, option C, The Tempest, option D, The Merchant of Venus. The right answer of this question is option D, The Merchant of Venus, written by William Shakespeare. Question number 32. The lines, age cannot wither her, nor customs still. Her infinite variety occur in. Option A, All for Love, option B, Hamlet, option C, Antony and Cleopatra, option D, As You Like It. The answer of this question is option C, Antony and Cleopatra.